Hello YouTube, and welcome back to more Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. This is part 7. This is a part of the game that I'm not the biggest fan of, for one main reason. You have to go to the swamp area in order to trigger the next part of the game. Now, if you've played this game through before, you'll know that you have to get the Pegasus boots in order to get to the swamp. But in order to trigger the part of the game where you can get the boots, you have to go to the swamp, walk into the mud, sink until you drowned, and then respawn back at the last place you walked on. You know, solid ground. But a part of my brain says, wait David, you already know what happens, so therefore can't you just do it that way? No, the way the game tracks flags is you must go to the muddy area, sink, then you can do the boots quest. So, yeah, you can't go left, sadly, but you will be able to go left later. So you've got to trek through Hyrule Town, head to the left and up we go to the right. You may have not noticed, but I am doing this post-commentary. The original voiceover got corrupted, so this is what you get in future David. So exit out the left gate and you'll be in the Tribal Highlands once again. These guys, pretty easy. So, let me think. Topics for this video. Well, topic-wise, what have I been playing lately? A lot of Golden Sun. I've managed to get to the point in the game where you can walk across a bridge and backtrack to a few previous towns. So I'm using this point in the game to backtrack and get a few gins that I missed. It's going quite well. Got a bunch of new signage powers, so we can uncover a bunch of new areas and a few more gins. So that's cool. Right, so I'm just checking the area here. You can use the Koi stick to help you bounce and then reveal the bridge, but I've already done that in the previous episode. At the moment our wallet limit is 300. Do keep that in mind. That's how much money you can carry, because if you do find a chest and your wallet is full, you will waste that reward. Anyway, let's go down here and talk to the business scrub, I think. See what he has on sale for us. Okay, nothing of value this time. Charge our sword and hopefully a secret here. So you use these pads, and you must copy yourself in the right configuration, otherwise you will not be able to move the rock. So you need 2 links in a vertical formation. And I really need to buy some bombs. So I'm going to be very sparing with the bombs I have right now. I could also use a bigger bomb bag. Alright, and here we've got some keys. What was the weird name of the bat enemies I always thought? Kingstone piece? charging towards us like a lemming. Easily dealt with. What's in here? Oh, I believe this is a Kingstone fusion that you can do. Have we got the right pieces? From what I remember when I recorded this originally, I did do quite a lot of Kingstone fusion in this episode. Okay, looks like I didn't do that one by... Oh. Okay, let's continue. Alright, if you head north here, you can create a very nice shortcut to the Kingstone piece. This will really save some time later on, so just push this boulder, and there you go. And if you now go... Actually, that might be it for now, as far as the focus is concerned. Down. What a strange feeling. I sense something from the castle. From the castle's direction. Or was it just me? Meanwhile, in the castle, our evil villain, Vate, has come to claim his birthright, the throne of Hyrule. Well, what he claims to be his birthright. What, Vate, how did you get in here? Hi. Huh? What are you doing? I'm just standing creepily in front of you and popping in and out. Because... Ha 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 ha. Ominous music. It looks like you're here. Very well. The king has words for you. You all know of the power of the Pakore gave to save mankind, do you not? The Golden Life Force, limitless. I want you in Hyrule. Somewhere in the Hyrule. Go now and bring this power to me. Okay. Waste no time, go forth at once and bring the Life Force. Bring anyone who refuses into the dungeon. Him, her, and his family too. Bloody hell. I will tolerate no disobedience. Now search Hyrule high and low throughout the lands. Oh boy. Maybe it was just the wind. But I hope nothing bad has happened. Anyway, we need to look for the next element. It might sit around here somewhere. Right, let's do a shortcut here. That'll speed things up later on. Damn it. These birds are relentless today. They've got a vendetta against us. They're gonna kill us. Just like that bird horror movie, Birdemic. So bad. Oh, I mean a B movie, not a horror movie. Okay, let's head to the north. as well, danger, don't get your Pegasus boots. It even warns you, but you still have to do it. This just feels dumb to me. But yeah. So we're now in the Castle Wilds. This is where you must. So this must be the Castle Wilds. It's a nasty dark place filled with swamp and myrrh. But we know they're an element in the... Come on then, let's go. Let's just go into first. It looks like you could just barely make it if you roll, but you can't. You can't even roll in this one. Hey Link, watch out. Watch your feet, you're sinking. If you sink all the way in, I'm not going to get muddy. I don't think we can walk across this swamp. We're going to have to find some other way. But we can discuss it later. Now, get me out of here. So, yeah. Now we can go back to the town and get the Pegasus boots. We are on very low health. We could die. So we're getting very careful. Just stealthily make our way back. Oh, barely made dodged down by a gnat's hair there. Okay, let's cross over the bridge. And I believe there's a ferry down here, so it'll be very helpful. Just take two of them without badly injured. Okay, just decided to cut down some random trees, because... yeah. Right, this part of the game is based on an old children's story. The Elves and the Shoemaker. But first you can use Kingstones with this postman. This is for... I believe it's for a side quest or a actual thing that you need to do later in the game. I think it's for a book or a mask or something. I do remember this being mandatory. But you can use Kingstones with the postman, and then you can go to the post office and I think there's some sort of newsletter. It starts off a giant Kingstone fusion site trading quest. In this building, there's a lot of people to use this, so let's try this whole lane first. To the north, near the Hyrule Castle, we have got another secret. Each one of these bushes will have a secret, so that's something you can do if you want to do 100% run. Right, what have you got, Mr. Enemy Fusion? Let's see. It's a green one. This might be a golden enemy. Nope, it's a treasure chest. Back in the Minish woods. Pick that up later. Nope. Okay. Fuse Kingstones with the Kingstone Salesman. Okay, what we got? I haven't got another treasure chest. We are going this way later in the video, so this is a nice time to do this. Works very well. This is the milk bar, so everyone's getting drunk off milk. Right. Can I fuse Kingstone with this lady? Running short on pieces, but yep. Just barely managed to have what I needed. There it is! I knew there was a golden enemy in this area. And in this video. So, yeah, this is a... golden enemies, they take a lot of hits, but you get you get a big reward, lots and lots of rupees. Perfect if you're short on money and you want to buy something. head. Oh dear. Oh. This room is annoying! You can only get in this room if you do every side quest in the game. And also, that's the last heart piece of the game. And I believe the music record player, it's like a sound test sort of thing. You definitely need a guide for that. Right. Shoemaker's house. Oh dear, he's fallen asleep. Hey, wake up! Mumbo, mumbo. Okay, in we go. He's probably fallen asleep because he's been working all day on shoes. He's either bored, stupid, or he's just been working way too hard. Okay, down we go. That's right. Yes, so that's a Minish portal as well. So if we head up here, we find these Minish people. These Minish people are standing for the elves and the shoemaker characters, so these are the elves in this version of the story, I suppose. You're on a quest I wish I could go on a quest, but then who would make the shoes for him? So, yeah, the elves make the shoes, not him. Oh, you need Pecker's boots? Why, you're just in time. We made a pair just now, a while, Rem was sleeping, but only Rem can put the finishing touches on them. Of course he can, because you three can't do it. Haha, that's sleepyhead Rem. If you want to wake him up, you'll need to get syrup. An item from the syrup hut. It's a little bit of a trek, but we'll mark your map for you. Okay, so it's in the north part of the Minish Woods. Now you can't access this normally unless you've got some flippers, but there is a secret route which you must use this time around in order to access that area. It can be a little bit tricky and it is sort of going off the beaten path, but it's not too hard. Definitely not. Okay, you can't go in here yet. This is later in the game, it's a gachapon machine where you can trade seashells and get little tiny figurines. It's a collectible quest. No boomerang for me. Now, I think I made a mistake here. Yeah. Here, I thought you had to do something, but you don't. So, just ignore all this shrinking and changing size that I'm doing now. You cannot do this until later in the game. What I was thinking was of the area in the game where you get some bracelets and then you can push large objects whilst you're small, and then I believe this is for getting a bottle. It's for a side quest which gives you your bottle, basically. I do remember this game, it's just my memory's kind of all jumbled up. This town itself, it's very similar to Clock Town in Majora's Mask. There are a lot of characters and a lot of things going on here. This is the minigame. You can find all the keys, you can make money. It's helpful. There might even be a heart piece tied to it, I'm not sure. Later in the game, you'll need to get this dog some dog food. Get back to that one when it's the right time. Okay, let's continue. Head north. And this guy is still currently closed, but I'll show him off later. This is the bakery. I believe this is mostly a side area. I don't think this is mandatory of the actual story. There is some lovely bread. I really like bakers in real life. All the nice smells. Right, come back to that cave later on. Right, in here there is a unfinished and somewhat broken side quest. When Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap was in development, there was a side quest which is based around giving the 3 goddesses a house. Din, Nehru and Fiora, I believe? And the side quest in this game is unfinished. You can give 2 out of the 3 goddesses a house. The third one, the side quest was never finished, so you can never finish this side quest. Thankfully, it is not required for 100% completion, I believe. As long as you give 2 of them, it's still fine. It's to do with Kingstone fusing, but yeah, it always came off as weird. But I guess the developers ran out of time. Perhaps if we ever get a remake of this game, hint it, no Nintendo, a lot of people want this, they could add and fix some of the stuff that they couldn't fix due to development time being short. Okay, head through the east entrance. Let's see. Yeah. Still short on bombs, but we're going to power through. Back to my shield. Now you have to go... Another Kingstone, please. Green ones are really easy to find in this game. These guys are quite good for farming money at this point in the game. Sometimes you can get 20 rupees. Now we've got to help Malon and Talon here get back into their house. First, explore down here. This go and pound the wall. You can get a bottle from later if you manage to do the quest. This took a very long time though. Quite a long and somewhat tedious side quest. So, yeah, he's lost his spare keys and he can't get inside his house. You can use Kingstone's pieces. Let's see if we've got what he needs. Yes, we have. Okay. What do we get? Okay, so this is already an area where we need to shrink. And it's in the Minish Woods again, so a lot in the Minish Woods for our next visit. What a pain. Well, no one's getting anywhere anyways. Soon, so we'll have to help. Okay, so if you go for this little hole in the wall, regrow yourself, then smash the pots, I believe, and you'll find the spare house key. Very, very simple. Now you can't use the house key yourself. No, 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 no. You have to shrink the size, go out into the front yard again, down the back of the house, change size, and then give him the key. Why can't I just open the door for you? Seriously. Here you go. Oh, that's the house. Yeah, I don't know how you got this, but tell me. Yeah, feel free to come to the house. Yeah. Thank you very much. Listen to the end. So, make a... Okay, nothing to value in the box. Now, this next area can be a little bit trickier. There's a lot of hovering that you have to do with your hat. It's not death-defying or anything, but it can be a little tricky. There's quite a few big gaps. No! Such an interesting dialect. Destroy all humans reference for you. A game that I definitely love. I'm playing that again one day. Okay, push this up and get 50 rupees. We are making bank. Answer in the comments. Would you like to see some videos on Destroy All Humans? Here. Now this you can do later. Once you get the Pegasus boots, you can start ramming into trees and unlocking secret areas and other secret stuff. Now you can't swim over here, so you've got to circumvent your way over. So first thing first, money, and head this way. Push this boulder, gives you a nice little shortcut for earlier. Now I'm just going to check something. This looks like where you need to go, but it's kind of a red herring. It kind of looks like the Minish Woods, but I assure you it is not. All it leads to is a house, which is useful later in the game, but right now, not much useful. Also, if you died in this area, where you can get a heart piece, but again, later. You can't continue further in this area to take the rocks cave. This is very useful. There's a heart piece just teasing you. Hello. Ruff, ruff. Okay. When you're Minish size, you can actually talk to animals, which is a cool little ability. Mastockle has been coming home far too late to play with me. Oh, a dog. I'm so lonely. Oh, God. How far do you want to fuse King Sesame? So, yep, we're doing the fusion down to the dog. So what do we got? What do we got? This time we get another treasure chest, which we can't get yet. That's would be the flippers and possibly the rocks cape. So yeah, that's way later. Well, be a nice surprise for later in the game. Now, this part of the video, I got a little bit lost, a little confused. But yeah, you can't go this way. I think one of the Tingle brothers pops up here on that little tree stump that we passed. So, right there. But that's a non-essential part of the game. You don't have to do if you don't want to. So, with no other options, we have to go left and backtrack slightly. In order to circumvent this pond, this is one of the most bizarre ways of getting around, but it's the only one we've got. You have to cast a spell in this hole, jump up, then shrink yourself. Now, I don't think you can do the shrinking bit yet. I think you need your flippers, but we'll go check anyway, just to make sure. Yeah, down here there's a treasure chest at least. I think so, that's always nice. And that's as far as we can go. There is a... You can come back later and swim across the river and get that heart piece. Lots of teasing heart piece in this video, it's kind of annoying. Jump in and hover. Now, this is a very tight one, but you can just barely make it. Then go over, hover again. This is another tight one, you can just barely make it. And now, in order to continue the game, you must go to the right. Grab some roots and seashells. Now we're in Lake Harley again. Now we can head south back to the Minish Woods. And also I think you can go left, takes you back to the Long Long Ranch. This lets you unlock a shortcut, which is really nice. Now, this tornado, I don't remember what its purpose is. I think you can glide over to the ledge on the left, but I could be talking out my arse. I have no idea what it's for. It's very bizarre and I really can't remember. So, for now, it'll be a mystery nado. So, yeah. So, head down, and we are in the Minish Woods. There's the golden enemy, which can get us a lot of rupees, so we're gonna quickly take them out. It takes a lot of hits, but it sure is worth it. I think you get over 100 rupees for this. With a ridiculously easy fight. It's a sword punch, really. There we are. Another 80 odd. And we'll... Yeah, well, about an item we'll have our... Got a heart piece finally. That's 3 of 4. Coming towards the end of the video. We've also got the mushroom, I'm gonna call it an end. Oh yeah, make sure you have at least 60 rupees before you start doing this, otherwise you won't be able to get the item. Although 60 rupees should not be hard to acquire at this point in the game. It should be a non-issue, but I just thought I'd mention it just in case you got always where you didn't have enough money. There's even some bushes near the house, so you could theoretically just look in and out of the house and just grind this place for rupees. And get about 10 each time, so it's literally a non-issue. Okay, we've got the witch from Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Ah, welcome. Okay, have some of the granted blue potion. One sip and you'll be full of energy. Oh, will I now? Old lady trying to sell me potions. This feels weird. Anyway, lift this thing up. Ah, yes. A fine choice, my dear. That is a limited time article. One whiff and you will... You're wide awake. That is called the wake-up shroom. 60 rupees! Can't we haggle? I'll give you 50 for it! No, 60 is the pay. 60 is what I want and 60 is the price you shall pay. So, yeah, you can come back here and the potion will heal your full health. It is quite useful, but... So, yeah, we got what we came for. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Please like, comment and subscribe. and I will see you guys in my next video where we shall wake up the shoemaker.